YouTube, what's popping? This your boy Ink in the Brain. We back at Like a Bad Habit. Salute to everybody who's tuning in. Alright, so it looks like your boy YFN Lucci just got offered a plea deal. You feel me? So we're going to touch on that. Should he take the plea deal? Should he go to the box, take it to trial, and try to beat them people at their own game? So we're going to talk about that. And I'm also going to talk about felony REDRUM. Alright? And if y'all know what REDRUM is, just spell it backwards. You know, YouTube, they be on some funny stuff. So, alright, yeah, so yeah, the YFN Lucci situation is crazy to me. You know what I mean? Because when he first caught the case, I remember exactly where I was at, man. I was on a 3-yard. I was locked up, right? I was in my cell. I was on a 3-yard. And I'm watching TMZ. Now, when you're incarcerated, you got a TV. You feel me? You're going to be watching TMZ every day. TMZ is basically like World Star Hip Hop in the penitentiary. You know what I mean? That's where you're going to get all your all the news dealing with the entertainment industry, rappers, you know what I mean, sports, things like that. Something crazy happening, it's going to pop up on TMZ. I was watching it at, I went to morning rec that morning, so I went to rec at like 6:40 in the morning, showered, and then I'm just in my cell watching TV. So I was watching the 9 o'clock in the morning TMZ. It popped up, YFN Lucci, arrested on a murder case. I said, damn, say it ain't so. I hollered at Memphis up the run. I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, man, you watch TMZ? He like, man, hell yeah. You feel me? So we all watch TMZ, man. So yeah, man, we seen the case pop up on TMZ, man, and I was like, damn. I'm like, man, he booked on a murder case. I'm like, oh, that's all bad. Come to find out, basically what happened was YFN Lucci, he's driving in the car. He got somebody else in the car with him with a firearm. They see somebody in the streets, you know, one thing led to another, and Brody and the whip started flocking at the car. Dude got hit and died. So YFN Lucci got charged with felony murder because even though he wasn't the one that killed dude, he was still an accomplice, what they say, an accomplice. You know, he was driving in the car with dude, right? So they hit him with that, man. So when I first heard that, when I was in the joint, you feel me? I was like, oh man, bro, he's done. Like he's done. He's out of here. You know, that's just what I think. Like, you know, not even thinking like, oh, you know, just because you get arrested don't mean you guilty. But anytime I see somebody going out for something like that, I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be a tough one to beat, right? So, but if he didn't do it, I really pray that he beats the case and he comes home, man. But me being down and meeting people who've been down for similar charges like this, it's not going to turn out too well for YFN Lucci. I'm just going to keep it 1,000. Felony murder, bro, that shit is tough. Felony murder, you feel me? Like I said, all that means is that you was with somebody, and you're an accomplice to a crime where somebody got killed and you didn't call the police or report the crime. You feel me? So if you go pick your boy up, you know what I'm saying, from his house, and he's just like, hey man, hey, drop me off at the store real quick. I'm just gonna, you know, run to get a Gatorade. You drop him off at the store. He go in and rob the store, and he shoot up the whole damn store. He hit a couple people, somebody get killed, a couple people get shot. And then he run back to your car and hop in. And he's like, go. You like, what the hell? He's like, man, I just had to shoot up the store, bro. He's like, man, what the fuck? And you don't tell on him, well, that's felony murder. You're going to go down right there with him. And the cold part is they're going to charge you the same way as they're going to charge the gunman, which I personally don't agree with. And I think felony murder is one of those laws that need to be revisited. I understand being an accomplice and there is some to be said about that, but for you to get the same charge as the trigger man and you legit didn't know what he was going to do in a situation like that, I don't think you should be held responsible for that. But that's neither here nor there, right? But yeah, man, felony REDRUM, man, felony murder is no joke. My boy, I mentioned this plenty of times on my channel. One of my closest homies I was close with on the 3-yard with. He's doing 25 to life right now for felony murder. And he didn't kill nobody. But he was selling hella pounds of weed. And what happened was some 3 youngsters basically lined him and his partner up. You know, he was gonna sell him some pounds. Long story short, his boy was outside and he was inside serving the dude. Dude acted like he was gonna go outside to get the money. I mentioned this before on my channel, man, but long story short, they ended up kidnapping his partner, drove off with his partner, and my boy who was selling the weed, he taken out his gun and started shooting at the car. And then in the process, the people that drove off and kidnapped his homeboy, they killed his homeboy and then threw his homeboy out in the streets and then drove off. And they actually got away with it for a few days. But yeah, but one thing led to another. He ended up getting booked for felony murder. Took it to trial, unfortunately, and blew trial, and now he's doing 25 with an L, man. So it's brutal, man. I met another dude named Bear. Bear was the scariest dude I ever seen on a prison yard, but a real cool dude. You feel me? Soft heart. He not a softy though, but real soft heart though. He actually is cool with currency. He got a bunch of rap partners and stuff. He was showing me pictures of it and shit. But I remember walking in because they moved me to another building once I caught COVID. I remember walking in and he was outside of the run, just like posted up outside the wall like this. Bear tall as hell. He like no exaggeration. I think he's 6'8", and he weighed like 350, 340, 350. He used to play football in college, but he caught felony murder too. Him and his partner went to go hit a lick. Shit went left. His partner got hit. Ended up passing away. Now Bear got lucky because the friend his partner that got killed was like his best friend. And he was real cool with the family members and all that. So the family members actually came to court and advocated for Bear. Like, man, we don't want to see him go away. You feel me? We understand that y'all gonna give him some kind of punishment, but just give him the lightest sentence you can. Like they basically they took up for him. So Bear only got 7.5 years for his felony murder. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, so should YFN Lucci take the plea deal? So his plea deal, y'all, is 20 years. 2-0. 2 decades. Think about this. YFN Lucci, he's 33 years old now, right? Now, he's been down for like 2 years now, like close to 3 years now. So when he caught the case, he was maybe 31. But imagine being YFN Lucci, you got your name popping, you doing music with everybody you want, you feel me? You going crazy on hooks, real talented, right? To go from that lifestyle, driving whatever car you want, smashing whatever bad chick you want, eating whatever you want, steak, filet mignon, lobster, pasta, all that shit, right? Man, to go from that to this, man, that's sad, bro. I'm letting you know right now, bro, YFN Lucci is in a sick mental spot right now. Now, he can play it off like he hard and all this shit. And I actually think he can stand up dude because I know from what I was reading, they subpoenaed him to go testify on Young Thug, and he declined to testify, even though Young Thug shot up his mama's house and everything, right? So, dude, he definitely stand up and he stand on business. But damn, at what cost though? Like 20 years. So should he take the deal? So they saying DA offered him 20-year plea deal. And y'all, I'm gonna be honest, he should take it. Now, mind you, he's also fighting a RICO case, and you know what I mean? So he wrapped up in a lot. He wrapped up in a lot right now. So if you go to trial and you blow trial, what are they gonna give you? So if they offering you dub, you probably gonna get 50 years if you blow a trial, 40 years or something like that. You know what I mean? Just look up the Georgia statute, you feel me, for felony murder. I'll tell you what it is, but when you take it to the box and lose, you wasting the time, you wasting the state's time, money, resources. So they gonna slam you if you blow trial. So yeah, man, as crazy as it sounds, and as long as it is, your boy Inky's opinion, your boy YFN Lucci, go ahead and take the deal, brody. You feel me? I doubt you're gonna beat the case. I doubt you're gonna beat the case, man. Now I don't know the specifics of your case, but if they can prove you was in the car when your partner was shooting at the other car, and they can prove all that, I don't see how you can beat it, Brody. Hey, man, taking them people to trial, taking them to the box, that's a very risky game. So yeah, man, I wanted to touch on that, man. Any of you youngsters watching this video, you out in the streets, you doing your thing, you playing with guns, you shooting people, you robbing people and all that. Okay, all right. You gonna see what that's gonna lead you to, especially if you're getting away with it right now. Because trust and believe, man, I met plenty of people, I've heard plenty of stories of what people got away with, and they doing a lot of time, man. Karma has its way of catching up to you. You feel me? So just keep that in mind when you're out doing your dirt, man. Because you're gonna be looking at a lot of time when it comes to anything murder, felony murder, first degree, second degree murder, you know what I mean? Involuntary manslaughter, all that shit. You talking decades. You're not talking about no small baby time. You're not talking about no aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Like me, I got lucky. Okay? I got extremely lucky in my case. I got aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I only had to do 2 years for it. They was trying to give me 7.5 on my first case. And then they lowered it to 5, then 3.5, and then some things went my way, thankfully, and I got down to 2. But you might not be so lucky, man, so think what you're doing, bro, before you do it. Because I'm telling you right now, the lifestyle you living on the streets, bro, you're going to miss so much when you get behind the walls. You know what I mean? Just something as simple as having ice. You see this right here? You see this? Yeah. Ain't none of this. Ain't none of this in the penitentiary, y'all. Ain't no ice in the penitentiary. So anything you drink is gonna be warm, lukewarm as hell. You feel me? Actually, I'm lying. You can buy ice. You can buy ice on I'm lying. But it costs a lot, and you're gonna have to get a cooler, and it only lasts from 1 day. Is that a way to live? You can't even get your own ice to have some ice water in the joint. You gonna miss being in real life, bro. Trust and believe. And all the food you're gonna eat in there is processed. All this ramen noodles, packaged tuna, chalorio, and all this bullshit, bro. It's not worth it. So think about what you're doing before you're doing, y'all. But yeah, man, your boy YFN Lucci, man, he's in for a hell of a fight. And if he takes it to the box, man, good luck, because they gonna hang his ass. I think he should take the plea deal personally. But hey, man, this is Wayne in the Brain. If y'all like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man. Throw this ice in the sink, man. Y'all be smooth and be solid.